Welcome, we are here today at APTM, Albert Patton and the Tribal Melody Culture Home. We are gonna explore a very unique place out here in Wokha, which you will never see in rural areas. So come with me, let's go and check out some very unique traditional items, the ones that our forefathers used, something which will amaze you. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hutch! Oh, yeah, Amo is here. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us in your wonderful place.
Welcome.
He has a collection of, all these coins and all notes. So, 10 rupee, 50 rupee, 100. We have the, the Sika and the Nayas here. Come and have a look. So all these are all precious. This is the kitchen area, this is the fireplace, and then on top here we have varieties. Some of these products or some of these items are musical items. See? Like this is koro, this one. So this is shaker, and then lifadam. So see, so even this one, can be like that. I'm not a musician, but yeah, that's how it is. So a well-decorated house, a kitchen, and then outside I've shown you they have a huge collection of coins from the olden era till now, and then they also have outside. Let's go outside and check. Check this. This is a Konyak Naga gun, muzzle-loading gun, which was used during Naga's head hunting days. And then we have artifacts here. Amo is a very keen collector of all these artifacts and traditional stuff. So we are going to, come on Indigo, we are gonna go out and we will show you the unique place that I told you before. So come on. As we come out from their house, right in front of their residence is this wonderful morung. It has the owner of the house, Amo, was telling me he has been collecting all these handicrafts and traditional tools since the 90s, which is more than 40 years old. So to come up with such an amazing place, it has taken a long time. It has been a long time coming. Come this side, Indy. So on this side of the morung is the traditional sitting area. So we have the rocks here, because olden times we don't have chairs and tables, so this is this. And if we go to the other side of the morung, here we are. This is the modern type of sitting. Of course, we are using blocks and all these tables, which is well polished with Dutch woods. So this is the modern area, and then the other side is the traditional area. And then we have the moraks here. We call it, in our Lotha dialect, we call this as the murak, for sharpening the daws. Sharpen the daws and go and take the head away from the enemies. So this is the entrance, and then we have a list of names here for the contributors who have contributed for this morung to come up with a very, very well organized morung. So I'm gonna show you later about this. And then this is a machete, a dao. This is made from Dada spring, I guess, right? So it's permanent. So you open, there is no proper latch. This is traditional house. So, and then see, this is how it is. Welcome to my humble chumbo. Yes. Ow! Come in, Digo. See, this is the window, this is the latch, goes up like this, open, and then fresh air. This is the traditional Naga kitchen with the 3 stones, and then we have the zapero here for drying meat, yam, various products that you can dry. And then if we go here, this is the lirikak. We call this one as the lirikak for carrying paddy from the harvesting area to the collection area. So this is the bigger version of this one, but we call this one as otak. And then we have the para here. This is the murra for cleaning rice. I'm very expert, right? Yeah, in cleaning rice. And then this is the hono handen.
Yeah.
This is where our forefathers or Naga people, they used to keep chicken. So this is exactly a chicken coop, Naga chicken coop. And then these are the leaf. This is how we close it. If we take down this side this for a moment, this is a container. We call this what, Amo? Ojeng. So this is the lid. This actually is a multi-purpose container where you can store clothes. Actually, this is used by the male in the olden days. So apart from storing clothes, you can also store rice, and sometimes you can also brew local beer and then store it here. So this is for the male. And in case if you're wondering where the female or the ladies store their clothes, this is the chapa. We call it chapa in our dialect, Lotha dialect. So this is the chapa where the girls or the ladies, they used to store their ornaments or clothes or whatever it may be. Here we call it chapa. Here these are all smoked meats from olden areas, maybe 40, 50, 60 years old meat. Our forefathers, they used this spear. Actually, this is the original spear, because nowadays we get to see all these decorated spears wherein they have, like, you know, hairs, but then this is the original one. So shall I punch you? Shall I spear you? Oh, sorry. And then this is the sopap, wherein we used to put dry meat here. Container for dry meat. And then this is teya for if you go to the field, then you go clear the areas like this. So this is teya. And here is the traditional plate. Okong, we call it okong in our dialect. And this is for clearing the thatched roof. We have the hay, right? We construct houses during olden days, before the advent of all these concrete buildings and tile roofs and tina roofs. Earlier during our days, we have the thatched roof. So this is for cleaning that hay. And this is a traditional comb. We call it etiesha in Lotha. So this is a traditional comb. I still remember during my childhood days, instead of combing hair with this one, I used to clean my jean pants and denims and clothes with this one. So this is etiesha. Esha means comb in our dialect, so etiesha. Yimpari, we call it pare actually, but then this one is its purpose is different, because we call it yimpari. This particular pare, or this particular thing, olden days we used to carry this one during, if we go to one place from another, traveling time. So that's why we call this one as yimpari. Oh my goodness, let's go, man. Get inside. And then we have this one as this one is nachen. This is for catching fish in the river, in the stream. And then here we go. This one, it looks like, you know, wherein I can come and hit you, right? But then this is a traditional umbrella. Actually, the size is bigger than this one. But then this is just a prototype, sample. Then when you go work in the field, see? So it protects you from the sun, and even if it rains, this is a traditional umbrella. Keep it. And then, hey, this is chutney for grinding. I don't know what we call this in our dialect. And mashadi. See, this one, if you can have a look here, this is nyabung. So all these are actually made from bamboo, and then if you hang it on top of the fireplace, it becomes very sturdy. So this one is actually used to make this one, a handle for the machete. So we call this one as habang. And just a reminder, we put the machete this side, not this side. Younger generation understand this. So if we have a ledge up, do we have a ledge up?
Yeah, just
yeah. So I carry this like this. So it has to go this way, not this way. So that's one way of carrying a machete. Let's make space for this one. So this is rubber for drinking rice beer or pegaja or drinking water or tea, whatever. And this is also rubber again for drinking different shape and size, but then used for the same purpose. And this is also for drinking rice beer. So this is, Piers, what do we call this? Liffer. Yeah. And the bigger version of this one is used to store rice beer and water, especially most of the time used to store rice beer. And this one is tumbo. This is the smaller version of tumbo, wherein, like, we grind, we pound paddy and millets, chili, and all this stuff. So we have a smaller version, and then we have like bigger versions as well to pound paddy and millets and all those stuffs. All these wild animal skulls. These may probably more than 40-50 years old. I told you right from the beginning earlier, Amo has been collecting all these products, all these things from the 90s. So he has been to different villages and have been collecting, asking people to help him out. So see, this skull is already deteriorating away, but then he is preserving it well. So good job to Amo. We have this one is tongko, the headgear for male. Oof, yeah, I'm not clean, but still. This tongko, it's a small basket which is used during the sowing season. So villagers, our forefathers, they used to tie it around the waist, put all the seeds, whatever seeds that needs to be sowed, and then see, one hand. We have the chokje, a small parwa, and then the seed. So the right hand it goes. So this is for carrying seedlings. Tonggu. This is tonggu. And then we have the earthen pots here. Our forefathers, we didn't have all this tina, aluminum, steel pots, right? So we all went for this one. And curry made from this earthen pot is very, very, very tasty. Slurp. So we have varieties. We have different sizes of earthen pots here. So this is a small one. This is a bigger one. And then this one, it may look like it's just a bunch of some bamboo and sticks, but this one is actually used by the ladies, women, to weave clothes. So yeah, if I have to open this one and explain, then I have very less knowledge about the names of all this. This one is zero. I know this one is zero. So apart from that, I have no idea. And this one is another plate, traditional plate made from wood. So we call it what do we call this one? Zhonggong, made from wood. Okong. Another product here is yaying. Yaying. Ying is short form of yinga. So once you pound the paddy or the millet or the rice, we get smaller pieces. So that's enough to segregate the bigger ones from the smaller ones from the powder as well. So this is yaying, and this is chani. For those of you who are very much into rice beer, you must have seen this one frequently. This is for filtering the rice beer. So this is chani, and this is rapha. this one, even during these days, you will see this for when you transport crabs or all the stuff. So yeah, this is Rapha. And this is another version of Rapha as well. And this is Lotha. Lotha, okay, we have a dirt here. So Lotha is used for multiple purposes, like, you know, carrying rice or carrying fruits or vegetables and all the stuff. So even nowadays, even people still use this as well. So this is Lotha. And then I was talking about the chokje, right? See, this is the chokje. So you put the seeds here, tie it around your waist. Use your right hand and then take out the seeds and see. So that's how you sew around. This one looks like a polo stick, but then we call this one as li tape. Li tape as in li as in the short form of oli, or which is field, and tape which means to beat. So literally, if this one is translated in literal English, it will be to beat the field. So how do you beat the field? So when we pull out, say, grasses and weeds, along with the roots, it comes out, soil comes out along with it. So what they do is, they will pound it, and then once the roots or the grasses are out, the soils, to separate the soils from the roots, we go like this. So this is lirape. So if you are wondering what this is a weighing scale. You know, this is a weighing scale. How do you must be wondering, how do you weigh products with this one stick and, like, you know, with just one plate? So we call this one as, Amo, what do we call this? Kato siri. We call this one as kato siri. Ka as in counting. So counting weighing scale. So if you can see here, we have marks here. So if this is 1 kilo, then, like, you know, the next mark is 500 grams and then goes to 2 kilos, 500 grams. I'll show you how it works. Come on. So this is not a perfect weighing scale. So this is a kilo of salt. You hold it up. So when you hold it up, this one goes up. So see, it goes down. I pull it up, it goes up. So what happens is, this is beyond 1 kilo. It should be like this, perpendicular. And this is not perfect, so of course it's going up. This is just 1 kilo. So this is kato siri. This is a traditional weighing scale. This one is a trap. A different type of trap is here again. So we call this one as kutok tsera, and this one is kaksha. So two different types of traditional traps for catching birds and animals. And then we have here ngoten. So this one is also a ngoten for used during when people go catching fishes. So this is ngoten. This is the original ngoten. You will not find this type of ngoten in many places now. This is very, very rare. Even the shape is different. See. So this is we call this one as ngoten, the original one. And this one is also. And then we have this one. This is the traditional lantern for scooping or catching fish. And this is opak. It's a rolled one. So if you spread it out, it becomes like, you know, it may be 10 feet long or beyond that, or maybe we have smaller versions as well. This one is used mostly for drying paddy, millets and all those. And I still remember during my childhood days when I went down to visit my grandma, we used to sleep. They used to unfold this, unroll this, and we used to sleep on here. So these days we use all these trampolines and all this, right? This is opak. This is a spoon. In our dialect, we call it as tsutsap. This is not a yongkok, because a spoon we call it as yongkok. So this is not yongkok. This is tsutsap for serving rice. And this is the yongkok for serving curry. So the difference between a spoon which is used for serving rice and a spoon which is used to serve curry. So rice, tsutsap, and This one is spoon, yongkok. And then we have a small bunch of hand here. We call this one as denranke. Denran is, if correct me if I'm mispronouncing, it is sea otter. So denranke is sea otter's hand. So what we believed, or what we practiced during the olden days, and even still now, some people are still in use of this. In case if you have fish, and then like fish bone gets stuck on your throat, then we take this denranke, and then we do it like this with the fingers. So do like this, and the bone goes in. So that's still in use today, even during olden days as well. And this is lifer, as I mentioned earlier. So this one, it has a hole. So this is how you used to. This is the usage of lifer. So lifer can be used for drinking rice beer. It has multiple uses. It can be used to store rice beer, and then once you cut off this one, it can be used as a cup or a mug. So that's it. Come on, Indigo. I was mentioning about the contributors, be it handicrafts, woodcrafts, in the construction and the formation of this beautiful morung. So we have people from Peren, Nam Nahe Nza from Peren, and if you can come down here, we have Belho Hutu Setku. I'm sorry, from Razupema as well. So not only from Lotha villages, but then we have people from outside who have contributed to the construction and formation of this morung. And if you can check here, Tsumo Mohunzoy from Aguk and Elhiba Mobaden from Aguk. Amo Albert was telling me they must have forgotten what they have contributed, because he has been collecting all these handicrafts and woodcrafts from from 30, 40 years ago. So it's a mystery for them. So let him contact Amo and ask him what did I contribute in your morung, right? And check this one. This one is the skull of a buffalo. We call it as zhe in our dialect. Actually, this skull, buffalo skull, came all the way from Beren, from Nam Nahe. So all the way from Beren, okay? Yeah. And we have the buffalo horns here. These are also all the way from Peren district, from Namnahe. And one interesting thing about this horn, see, olden days they used to signal, or they used to blow the horn. Now if you can't see it, but then there is nothing inside, and then there's a hole here. The tip of this horn has been cut off nicely, and the usage of this one is to blow. But then even if I try, I don't know how to blow. So there are experts who can blow this one. Not all people can blow this. So that's the beauty of this horn as well. Today it has been a wonderful experience, enriching experience, informative experience today. And if you come here, they are maintaining a visitor's book. So everybody is welcome to come and experience and learn about our culture and tradition, the various products, the meanings of it. They are ever ready to help you understand their usage, the usage of the products and the names of it. So as I was going through, where is it? So today is the 3rd of November, and if you can see here, 3rd of November, we have a visitor, the first visitor, and then we are the second. So but then in terms of logging, we are the first. Yeah, Indigo?
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you come here, you are welcome to come and experience it. Even the owners, they are happy to entertain you. So but at the same time, always try to remember that this is a private property. So respect the owners, and respect the morung, respect the products and the items, and be well mannered when it comes to visiting private property. Sorry, this is not a public property. So anyways, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Adios.